Welcome back. We are going to be baking now because we had these gorgeous gourds that are decorative. Now we're going to have gorgeous gourds that are edible, right? I suppose you could eat these pumpkins, but you'd have to get the guts out and go from that.
Oh, there's yummy guts in that pumpkin.
There's yummy guts.
Chocolate guts.
Zombies. Okay, so Iris Lauber is joining me now, and Iris is I would say you're a baker, but you're also I mean, you don't just make regular cookies.
I dream about being in the kitchen. I make the show-stopping centerpieces that you want for your birthday, your wedding, and I make simple, delicious cakes too.
And but you really do make the cakes that you make.
I really enjoy decorating.
The decorating part is the part that
That's the part I love.
And that's the part that
I live for. The baking part, the science part, has been the challenge for me because I was never a baker, so this is all new to me too. But the last 5 years have been really fun, and I've learned a lot of recipes.
And your main, you do all your stuff is catered, basically. If people want cookies,
yes, it's by order anyway. It's just only by order. You have to give me a jingle or give me a email and let me know what you want. Yes, and please plan far ahead so we can do something amazing.
Everywhere.
I've shipped all over the country. I've shipped, in fact, all the way to Israel, and I think we did one in somewhere far, far in Canada. So it's amazing to me. And this is the world of Pinterest and Facebook, and people find you, and then
with the free advice, you don't have a Pinterest page either.
I don't.
See, that's the next thing. You both
they haven't
need to
sent
get
me the invitation.
Pinterest pages.
You
don't need an invite anymore. And I think your stuff is so beautiful that it sells itself because it's just gorgeous.
Thank you, Rebecca.
And now, when I make things, they turn out looking ugly. They'll taste good, but many, many times they look ugly. So that is why we're a good team.
Today a really quick way to make these little guys.
Okay, so what is that?
This is so cute. It's a buntkin, and so you had asked me to do something semi-healthy and in the Halloween and kind of harvest mode, so we're doing pumpkin, and I did a...
Well, as we're looking at those, put up the ingredients on the screen. We have a nice list here. These are the things that we need, on the list of, you call them cocoa, what did you
call them cocoa pumpkin cake, and the reason I added a little bit of cocoa was for a little bit of depth of flavor. And so I wanted it to be a little bit lighter than a pumpkin bread, and a little bit heavier than a cake, so it kind of borders on a pumpkin bread, pumpkin cake, but it's nice. It's a very yummy recipe. You'll like it very much.
And then there's the second. You got a little allspice. There's a second page of the ingredients.
It kind of has the same flavor as a pumpkin pie would. I think the kids really, really like it. And then when you tell them there's a little chocolate in it, then they kind of think, well, then it might not be as healthy, and then they're super excited about that.
They're super excited about that.
Because if you tell them it's pumpkin, it's healthy, they don't want to have anything to do with it.
Okay, and so we're finishing off our ingredients list there, and it's not complicated.
No,
you basically mix the ingredients.
You know what you can do, as I wrote the directions down, and you always want to separate the flour ingredients from the wet ingredients, and then really if you have a big bowl, in a whisk, you're good, but it's easiest if you have a mixer, a KitchenAid, because then you can just kind of put it all in. And
all right, and then you bake at what?
Then you're going to bake at 350 degrees, and you're going to bake, like for instance, if you want to make the little guys, these are the little mini bunttkins. These will bake about 23 minutes. Okay. And then if you want to bake the big guy, well, each bundt cake, and there's 2 here, will take about 55 minutes. So you just stick a toothpick in and see when they're...
Okay, so this is the little minis, and that's what your little mini bundt cakes
these are the little minis, and you can find a bundt pan. Like, these are so easy to find.
I just used these
they're so hot.
That it was hot and fresh out of the oven, and you picked it up with your
broken. Sorry.
Okay, so they're not hot out of the oven. We did it earlier.
All right, whatever. So anyway, you can...
Here's our little mini buntkins.
You can find
How do we make them into a pumpkin?
You can find these pans are very important. You need to go out and find this pan. This pan you can find pretty much everywhere. Target, the Andersons. Okay, so darling, what you're going to do is you're going to take this. I'm going to have you do this. So you have this little guy, and it's almost like a muffin top, and you want to cut that muffin top off right across. See? It almost gives you a line. So you can go ahead and cut all the way across. Well, we hate our muffin tops in our pans, but with these muffin tops, these are delicious. So you can actually take this little muffin top, and I already have one cut, but it's probably going to be
so you take half and half.
Right, and you have it half, and you stick them together. And it's as easy as that. Okay, so I'm going to give you that one, and I'm going to continue to cut 2 more off really quick so I can show you how to do it. All right. Now, what you can do with these tops is you can actually you can eat them, or you can make little whoopie pies. See, that would be cute. Ta-da, whoopie pie.
Cute.
All right.
Very smart.
So
no
we're going to put 2 of these together, right? But first off, take your icing bag, squeeze it all the way down, and give it a twist so it doesn't come all over you. All right.
Okay.
And you're going to put a little bit of frosting in between, and that's going to stick them together. Okay, that's easy.
All right.
And then put your little top on.
Put your top
If you want to
on.
get, yeah, put your top on.
Don't go topless, you little bumpkin.
Well, you could. Anyway, if you want to get real technical, you can stick your little, grooves together, but it's not going to matter. Because when you go to...
Yep, okay, go ahead.
Now, you start from the bottom and make little lines all the way up to the top of your guy. Kind of wipe your tip off when you get to the top. These really easy. You just go around.
All the way into the little hole in the... Okay.
All the way up to the little hole. Neato. See how quick that is?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long. What have I done? Have I done something wrong?
No, Derek's just hungry over there.
Oh, Derek, you want to try the big guys. These little guys, you know what? You can have a trick or treat.
These are dietetic.
If you wanted to, you could carve out the middle of these little guys. And I thought what would be really cool for the kids, it's kind of sugar overload, but put one of those. Remember the Cadbury cream eggs?
Oh, stop.
The Cadbury scream eggs.
This is supposed to be healthy.
Well,
put a
blob of spinach in there. Right.
Yeah,
there's a trick. Right? They bite in. It's chocolate.
Spinach. Yeah. Yay. My mommy hates me.
Yes, she does.
Oh, mine's not looking too good. Whatever.
Oh, I bet it looks really beautiful. Let's see. Oh, yours. You know what?
It's ugly. I got it. It's cool.
It's creativity at its finest.
I'm comfortable with that.
I love it. I love what you do. It's pretty what you made. Now, I made little eyes,
like
and you can go ahead and you already. You can go to your local stores anymore, and they have cupcake kits. They're very easy to find, like for instance at Michael's, or you know what, you should support your local. And I'm going to give a shout out to Cake Arts on Sylvania Avenue because I really love that store. Okay, meanwhile, you can go and you can buy the little kits, and they have eyeballs and all this stuff. But what I did was I took the chocolate melts, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I piped out on a piece of parchment paper, make a little template. And you can pipe out little mouths and eyes and stuff. And so that's a mouth, and you can put it either upside down or right side up, however you wish.
I just broke my mouth.
Okay, so take another one. These are chocolate. You can eat your mouth. Okay.
I can eat my mouth. I eat my words all the time.
And now what do I have here? These little triangle guys. So it's really easy. It doesn't take. The kids can actually do this too because triangles are really all you need for a jack-o'-lantern.
These are the eyes. Okay.
That's a nose, but you can you can use them, interchange them. However. Here are some different eyes. These are kind of neat. They have like little eyeballs. Can you see what I'm doing? I should probably do it this way, huh?
Okay, I got you now. I didn't get it before.
What have I done? Am I going upside
What
down?
have I done?
Here we go. Oops, lost your eye, buddy. I made him cross-eyed, I think. And then I'm going to go behind you, Rebecca.
Go for it.
I have these little guys, just licorice. So fun. You can stick them in the top. And ta-da! Isn't he cute?
Oh, I was
Could it get any
what
easier?
the top of him was.
I love yours. He's creepy.
Mine's ugly, just like I like them.
See? Kind of really cute. And couldn't get any easier
Yours is
than
adorable.
that. Yeah, you may as well. You can take these. These don't have to be a waste. And if you don't want to put frosting between them, you could put just cream cheese. And
you did a cream cheese frosting here. You did a very
simple
simple
cream cheese frosting, and I had the recipe on there as well. So I mean, that's very easy. But you don't have to bake the pumpkin. This is for a healthier option. You could do any kind of a bread. You could do any kind of a cake mix.
And then you did this with the licorice on top. I love that. Show me that.
Now this is licorice strings. Again, you can find these at. I found them here. That's a bolero. Your pumpkin have to be really big. Then you can just kind of take them and loop them around because pumpkins usually have a vine, and that's good enough. You could use red licorice. You could use anything you want, really. And you know what? When the Thanksgiving comes, this would make such a nice little individual dessert for Thanksgiving, and you don't have to put the jack-o'-lantern face. At that point, maybe you could just make some little leaves or something out of chocolate or out of fruit roll-ups. You could just take your fruit roll-ups and cut them out. Well, I saw that idea.
So let's look at the ones that you already did. Now, I just want to mention that on her way here, Iris's pumpkins all fell down in the car.
That's because my husband's usually delivery guy.
And, we're going to blame him. He's not here. He can't defend himself, so we're going to blame him. This is what it looked like even after the disaster, the pumpkin disaster, right? Pretty good. All right, say the name of your business again.
My business is called Wild Flour.
Wild Flour.
Yes, get it as in wild, F-L-O-U-R, and I'm Iris Lauber. And you can Google me, and you'll find me all over the place.
Will your husband allow it?
He knows better. He knows.
Now let's look at the big one that we've got here. I want to show everyone. This is if you do the cake size bundt pans.
It's the same concept. And with this one, what I did is I hollowed them out. I'm sure you guys have seen that at home. And I hollowed out the inside of the bundt, and I filled them with chocolate mousse. So that's kind of fun.
So there's mousse inside of there.
And you could do, like I said, you could do the same thing with these little guys. You could stick like marshmallow inside of there, or anything you want.
That was perfect, Iris. Okay, we are just out of time. Go to fullplate.tv for all of the links to these things, and also to Rainier Full Plate on Facebook so you can find Iris and Jump Fruits. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I like how you touched the pan.